Okay everyone, so today is another exciting day outside the ashram. I'm going to say first of all that I'm going to give you a quick, two things have happened. First of all, I want to give you a quick, can you hold that for a sec? A quick show of my outfit that I bought yesterday. So there we go. Look at that, as I promised I would. Thank you. And then the second thing I wanted to report in on is that I may now have gone from being blonde to a redhead because I got a treatment today and they put some herbs in the water and it's turned my hair a little orange. We'll see how that turns out tomorrow. So if you come back tomorrow, you'll be able to see where the hair lands. Anyway, today we are at a Kali temple. I'll tell you a little bit about Kali in a moment, but she's one of the key goddess figures in Hinduism, and she's highly revered for her amazing powers. So I'm just going to show you, this is the outside door, and you can see here she's known as the fierce goddess. She is usually depicted as having her tongue out. She drinks blood. She has the skulls around her neck and hanging arms, and her job, in inverted commas, is to kill off ego. So let's take a look inside the actual temple and I'll show you what's going on in here. So the first thing I'm going to do is just pause, making sure that I got my shoes off, and then I will come and ring the bell, and then come forward, and this is the actual shrine for her. So you can see here you have all the garlands around her neck, and she's black, her face is black. Here are the offerings, so this is called prasad, and this is coconut, the vermilion, and here is the water that you would put over your head, like so. Also above this is, you can see, is a really pretty fierce looking picture of her. And then next to that you have Ganesh. And I think this is, which god is this? This one? Dattatri. Okay, Dattatri, who is a god of, we would say like monks. So anyone who's on a real spiritual path seeking, his job is to teach them the teachings of Tantra. And then you can see some beautiful doors, and then back out to the hall. So I'm going to come outside, and I just wanted to read a little bit from a book that I've been studying, just to give you a little bit more of an idea around Kali. So this is from Tantric Yoga and the wisdom goddesses. There are 10 wisdom goddesses, and really Kali is the first of the wisdom goddesses. So it says here, for our spiritual recreation or resurrection, we must allow the attachment to our material nature to be destroyed, right? So that means that all of the neediness of either other things or other people, that attachment pulls our energy out. So we need that to be cut off, to be killed off. We must go beyond the bounds of known and determined. So all the things that we know and love, all our little things that our blankies, idea of just getting rid of those, because those things create identity. I am the person that likes coffee. I am the person that wears Chanel. I am the person that is a teacher. As soon as we have those things, our energy, we're giving our energy away, and it's not really true, because what happens if you're not wearing Chanel? Do you not exist anymore? What happens if you are not having your coffee? Are you not a person anymore? What happens if you injure yourself? You're no longer a yoga teacher. So these things, when we cling to the identities, then lead to suffering. So we ask Kali to help us, because it's a tough job to give up those things. We ask Kali to help us become kind of like a sacrificial victim, if you like, to our spiritual path. And here it says, only the sacrifice of our own ego, and that doesn't mean like thinking big about yourself, it means this idea that you think that you are kind of alone in the world, that you are having to do it all. Only the sacrifice of our own ego can really deliver us beyond the bounds of ignorance and sorrow. Kali is the form of divine energy who accepts this offering. So anytime that you notice that you're getting attached to things, places, people, ideas, beliefs, you can ask Kali. She has many hands and various weapons at her disposal to come and chop, right? And the heads, the skull that she wears around her neck, are each of the different identities that she's cut off. So, as the other thing I wanted to mention about her is that she represents time. So, as we go in consciousness, we become time itself and consume the entire universe. This is to become one with Kali, in whom we're able to create and destroy the entire universe at will with our every breath, our every sensation, and our every thought. Every time you breathe in, it's a new moment. Every time you breathe out, you are cutting the past, right? You are dying. The past, the breath is gone, it's dead. So with that, there's a timelessness, right? If you are cutting the breath or cutting your past every moment, you are always in the now, and therefore it's timeless. Last little thing I'll read before I sign off. Time is life. Life is our movement in time. Through our own life force or prana, we experience time. So the way that we experience time is through our energy, not through some actual time. Kali is prana or life force. Kali is the divine mother in our life. She is the secret power behind the working of our bodily systems, and only through her do we live. It's her intelligence that gives us such a marvelous order to the body. So the way that time is seen from a yogic perspective is not like hours and minutes, but order of things. So, and she is able to stop things, like stop the order of stuff, like cut things out. And she is represented with blood, right? So that life force that flows through us is in our blood. So you often see her with her a lot of blood around her. She's kind of a scary looking goddess, but if you get to know a little bit more about her, then she's quite a required deity on the path of spirituality. Anyway, I hope you have enjoyed this visit to the Kali temple in Goa, and tomorrow I hope to do a little filming inside the ashram and show you what happens when I wash my hair and see if I'm back to blonde or I have now permanently come into this delicious auburn level. You can see also I've got this little bunch of like face breakouts as well. I think this is a little bit of detox happening, so I just wanted to show you all that the detox process is, we'll see where it all lands in the end. Anyway, signing off now. I can't do full namaste, but you get the idea. Namaste.